The concept of the ideal office has changed over time, from open plan to subdivide to cubicle and back again. So too have the elements necessary to running an efficient business. Digital technology has enabled perhaps the office's most radical shift. Remote working now allows individuals to create their own ideal office. There are many benefits: better work-life balance, larger talent pool, and lower costs. One area with disadvantages, though, is cybersecurity. Most companies have spent years building up digital fortifications around their offices, reducing or reinforcing any avenue of cyber attack. Remote working increases the attack landscape of a company, and criminals have adapted quickly to exploit resulting gaps or weaknesses. The good news is that every new office comes with an advanced security system as standard. A human firewall is a person whose awareness of threats and adoption of secure practices provide a strong line of defense. Let's examine and reinforce the potential gaps. Remote working is made possible by the portability of modern devices, which also makes them susceptible to loss or theft. First, take a look at the physical security of your home setup. Separate work and personal devices. Never leave devices in your car. Don't allow family members to access work devices. And lock windows and doors. Your home router is the digital access point for everything in your office, and it normally comes with a default name and password, making it susceptible to unauthorized access or digital eavesdropping. Router settings can be accessed by entering the router IP address in your web browser. Change the network name to something unique and unrelated to you or your work. Create a new strong password unique to your device. Enable firewall and disable remote management. If your router supports it, a separate guest network will give access to guests without compromising your network security. Regularly check your router firmware is updated. All devices connected to your network are updated, and only authorized devices are connected. Next, secure those devices. Turn on encryption. Always lock unattended devices. Create strong, unique passwords and activate face or fingerprint recognition. Cover your webcam lens when not in use. And turn on remote find, lock, and wipe on all devices that support it. When setting up a home office, it can be tempting to use personal devices. In fact, it's so common that there's a name for it: shadow IT. IT can't see it, can't control it, and when something goes wrong, they can't fix it. The risks of unpatched software, unsecured data storage, and virtual meeting bombing are all amplified by remote work. Ensure all software is kept up to date. Use a virtual private network to encrypt your connection. Use only data storage solutions approved by IT. Ensure meetings are private and secured by password or admin access. Never install unapproved software. Strong passwords unique to each account and backed up with multi-factor authentication are a key component in keeping your software secure. Ask your IT department if your organization uses a password manager. They can generate and store your passwords and help protect against phishing. There's a good reason social engineering is used in the majority of cyber attacks. Convincing a target to give up login credentials can help a criminal bypass any number of security measures. Add to that the greater dependence on email and instant messaging, along with the fact that you can't just stroll down to HR to verify a request, have resulted in a massive rise in phishing attacks targeting remote workers. Tailored subject lines, combined with spoofed or compromised email accounts from HR, IT, or the company's C-suite, can be tempting lures. Remote workers have to be more watchful for the signs of phishing. spoofed email addresses, unexpected attachments, a sense of urgency, unusual requests, suspicious links, poor design, spelling or grammar errors. A phishing email could be a reply to a genuine email you've sent to a compromised account. Always take the time to analyze all communications and verify requests over the phone. When you leave your remote office, some of your digital fortifications get left behind, but some don't. You can't wrap yourself in a bubble, but you can be vigilant against shoulder surfing. Public Wi-Fi is not secure, but your work data plan is, and using a VPN and never transmitting confidential data via public networks can prevent attacks. Device encryption, locking and remote wipe, paired with limiting the number of devices used, will reduce the risk of loss or theft. Avoid public charging ports or use a USB data blocker to ensure power is the only thing being transmitted. Strong passwords and updated software are necessary no matter where you are, and vigilance against phishing is a vital part of being a human firewall. Overall, make sure to talk to your IT department, review your organization's remote work policies, and carefully read any security updates or requests. Cybercriminals don't wait around for a convenient time to exploit vulnerabilities. Whether it's hardware, software, or just best practice, IT can provide you the tools you need without exposing your organization to attack.